guys, I'm Glenyce Hughes, radio show host and weekly TV show host of Living in the Magic of Possibilities. Here I am in one of the most beautiful places that I have ever seen. I have been all over the world. I'm just so in love with this space, and it's just north of Santa Cruz. It's near a little town called 𝗪𝗵𝘁. I'm not actually sure the name of this where I'm standing right now. I think it's maybe 𝗪𝗵𝘁 or 𝗪𝗵𝘁 Beach or something like that. But and in California, in case you guys didn't know, it's so amazing. If you know me at all, if you've been my Facebook friend for a while, you know that my obsession with waves is huge. And this place, I don't know how well you guys can see them, but they are huge. Like, oh my gosh. So this morning I was, of course I wake up before the sun does, and as it was getting lighter and lighter outside, I could see these huge waves, and so I got all bundled up because it's colder than heck here, and I'm Canadian, but it's colder than heck. So I got all bundled up and walked the 2-minute walk to, not this beach, a different beach, but just amazing to be a part of this gorgeousness. So it's a little bit actually of what I'd like to talk to you about this week. So this week's radio show was all about, the energy and what does energy have to do with it and the energy that we be. So this morning I was a little bit pissy. I was choosing some pissiness before the sun came up, and it was just little things here and there, and things maybe not going the way that I thought they should, or just things. And I was choosing pissy, and it wasn't fun, except it must have been because I kept choosing it. And then as I looked out the window and I could see the most marvelous waves ever, I was, jumped into my warm clothes and headed down to the beach and actually took a towel and just sat there and just bead with it. And I asked this gorgeousness to contribute to me. And the question that I often will use, a little fly wants to hang out. The question that I often will use is, what energy, space, and consciousness can my body and I be to gift and receive the contribution we truly need? Yeah. And then another one that I will sometimes ask too is, what contribution can I gift and receive here? And contribution isn't a doing for the, sometimes you might take action, but you're always a contribution. We're always a contribution, just as being. And the more that we're willing to be the energy, space, and consciousness we be, that's the more contribution that we will be. And so just sitting on the beach in that space, receiving this, like, OMG, receiving this, just, I really got the sense of the interesting choice that I was choosing for the pissiness, and that it wasn't even relevant. Like, what I was choosing to be pissy over wasn't even relevant to this. And this is me, and me is this, and you and me, and this, and all of us are oneness. So if I'm going to be pissy over the way something should have happened, or I think it should have happened, or shouldn't have happened, or what I'm doing is I'm separating me from this. And that doesn't work for me anymore. I did that for so long, and it doesn't work for me anymore. I do not desire to live separate than this, separate from you. And ultimately, if you're separating, when I separate, when you separate, when we separate, we actually separate from ourselves. Because we're true oneness. We're oneness with the sand, with the jackhammering that's going on over the bridge over there, from my sweet hubby over there, to the trees, to the ocean, to the pollution, to even a dead seal over there. How's it get any better than that? We're oneness. And if we separate from anything or anyone, we have to separate from ourselves. And so it becomes that willingness to be the energy, that willingness to be that. Just being that, just being the ocean, just being the sand, just being, without making anything significant, like the way things should go or shouldn't have went, or this didn't happen, or this did happen, or all of the crazy that we distract ourselves with. And what are we truly distracting ourselves from? The oneness that we be. And how much more can we create in the world if we are willing to be the oneness that we truly be? And we would choose to distract ourselves from that for what fucking reason? Yeah, because we're cute, not so bright. So just, wanted to share this gorgeousness with you, and kind of how I chose beyond the pissiness this morning just by being. And you don't have to have this view to do that. I promise you guys, you could do it even if you're maybe back in my hometown and it's snowy there or cold there. You can still choose it. You don't have to have this, and I'll tell you, this helps. This really, really helps. So what else is possible? Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. And of course, I've got the Awesome Pioneer group, which is on Facebook. It's a closed group. It's a free group. You're welcome to join us. We have a lot of fun in there. And I'll put the link to this week's show below. And I also have the awesome Wealth Workshop and Wanderlust Academy that's coming up. And we've just changed the date for the price increase. So instead of February 25th, we changed it to March 1st because there was a lot of people asking that don't get paid until the end of the month. So you bet, you asked, you receive, and so the increase doesn't happen until March 1st. So that link is below too. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and I will talk to you soon.